I can tell you now with a certain amount of confidence that I know which one of the Simpsons characters is Patty and which one is Selma. Hey everybody, today I'm going to be setting my bullet journal up for the week, and as you can see from my year in pixels, it has been a really shitty couple of weeks for me. I've been in a lot of pain, I have been slowed down by that, and I am trying to pull myself out of it. Yesterday I had a relatively decent day, and I've got a lot to do this week, so I gotta get my shit together. So we're gonna get this week planned out. I already marked in my year in pixels. As I said, yesterday was the first day in a while I felt somewhat human, but we're going to see how that's going to keep continuing as time goes on. Here are my habits. I filled those in already for the weekend. As you can see, I have been really great at some of my habits and not so hot at some of them, and that'll be something I reevaluate at the end of the month. But for right now, I'm feeling, that was the wrong color, gray. Trying to do this kind of like specialized fucking, didn't bleed through. That specialized kind of like color pattern is not always something that works for me. I am not thrilled with this, but I'm going to persevere and keep doing it the way that I started it out, and today's is Who's the Boss? I'm going to say that this is going to be the sloppiest lettering challenge I've done in a while, but that's okay. So check it out. Now I know the difference between Patty and Selma. This one is Patty. She's the one with the round hair. Selma is the one that has hair that resembles boobs.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to draw right now. And there we go. We have Patty and Selma. I'm loving, as much as I don't like this and as much as I'm not a fan of my itchy and scratchy, I'm really enjoying how this Simpsons Doodle page is turning out. I'm going to point out right here, the thing I love the most is this long, like, flowing hair. That was for Rapunzel, and I really like that I interpreted it that way. I'm going to be drawing wings for today, and I think I'm going to draw them on this paddle that was for like a rowboat. It's like drawing the whole boat. I'm not sure where this is going, but I'm interested to keep trying. So as we flip through to this last week, so here was my timely shit and my priorities, which I got a lot done. And I'm going to continue this layout, I think, for the upcoming week. Now, as you can see, as I'm flipping through, I started to experiment with putting like a big amount of text for something big on a certain day. And I have not been very consistent with my blood pressure, as per usual. I did some notes for a course I'm taking. I'm going to continue to put notes there. And then here I did an additional swatch page of the small Kelly Creates brush pens. And down here I was trying to show some of the different sizes of strokes, and then I just got carried away with it. We won't worry about that. What I wound up doing was just putting my appointments in these giant text, and that I did it here too. It seemed to work out pretty well for me. I had intended for this to be my weekend spread, but I never got around to it. I was either feeling crummy on Saturday or not crummy on Sunday, and so I was like, fuck it, I'll just wing it. So I'll use this for today's bullet journaling. And then for here, we're gonna put my weekly spread. So we'll start with drawing in my timely spread, and then I will do my bullet journaling for the day. I'm gonna use this washi tape with the holographic foil on it. It's one of my favorites. I love this one so much, this speckled, simply gilded washi tape. It makes me really happy. I think I'm going to try something different on this side today. This week's big priority lists are going to be work related and church related, so I'm going to just leave the rest off to the side for this week because I don't have a lot of big priorities home related that I need to do. So I'm just going to do 2 big boxes for priorities, and I think that that is going to be my method of prioritizing. I'm going to start putting some lettering in here up in here. I threw in some church priorities I knew right off the top of my head. As for work priorities, I'll deal with that in a bit, but I'm gonna add a little bit of Tombow on here to dress this puppy up. Sweet, so that's all filled out. I used this green to mark when my kids are going to be at a retreat this weekend. And now I am going to transfer over all of the calendar shit from the calendar at the beginning of the month. Now I'm going to do my bullet journal for the day. I don't have any appointments for the day, like anything. Oh, yes, I do. I lied. And as you can see here, I didn't mention this when I was going through, my shower backed up on Saturday or Friday. And I think this is what made Saturday so hard for me, was that I had to do a lot of bending and like twisting to get the shower drain. I'd use a snake to get it, like, cause you know, my husband and I both have hippie hair, and so it happens, but I had to really go deep with the snake, go deep. And by being in that kind of folded over position was really not so great for my kidneys. So that kind of put me in a shitty place, but it's okay. Got it unclogged all on my own and I survived. So that's good. But I wanted to point out that I used that to kind of document something that happened that day, because I was very proud of myself for getting that finished. That was not in my usual zone of things I know how to do. Okay, and now that that is filled in, let me get my emails. We're already starting to get towards April, where I'm going to be doing a plan as you go month, whether I'm going to be using my Erin Condren or I'm going to be trying the bullet planner. Either way, I need to start thinking about what kind of colors I want to use that month. This mint and lavender situation would have been really great for April, but since I've already done that, give me some suggestions down below for possible color schemes for the month of April. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.